Tourism is a dynamic social, cultural, and economic force that drives the movement of individuals to destinations beyond their usual surroundings, whether for personal enjoyment or business purposes. These individuals, known as visitors, can be categorized as either tourists or excursionists, and as residents or non residents. The essence of tourism lies in the experiences and activities of these visitors, many of which contribute to tourism expenditure, shaping the global tourism landscape. Tourism in the Philippines is a cornerstone of the nation's economy and culture, drawing millions of visitors each year with its breathtaking landscapes, vibrant beaches, and rich heritage. Destinations like Boracay, Palawan, and Cebu offer a mix of natural beauty, adventure, and history. The Philippines also stands out for its diverse cultural experiences, including lively festivals and unique local tradition. Beyond leisure, the country has become a hub for ecotourism, diving, hiking, and culinary exploration. Tourism not only boosts economic growth but also fosters cultural exchange and drives infrastructure development, making it a key player in the country's continued prosperity. Tourism in Palawan stands as one of the Philippines' most sought after experiences, drawing visitors with its unmatched natural beauty and diverse ecosystems. Often referred to as the last frontier, Palawan boasts stunning landscapes from crystal clear lagoons and pristine beaches to lush jungles and towering limestone cliffs. Iconic destinations like El Nido, Coron, and Puerto Princesa are renowned for their vibrant coral reefs, world-class diving sites, and the famous Puerto Princesa Underground River, a UNESCO World Heritage Site. For nature enthusiasts and adventure seekers, Palawan offers a paradise for exploring islands, hiking, and indulging in water activities like snorkeling and kayaking. Its rich biodiversity further cements the region as a primary ecotourism destination. Tourism in Palawan not only fuels the local economy but also fosters sustainable practices to protect its breathtaking natural wonders. This pre-recorded discussion will explore the future relationship between effective tourism management and strategic policy making. It will examine the current state of tourism destinations, specifically the Fort Santa de Isabel in Poblacion Taytay, Palawan, Philippines. The key points topics will include addressing ongoing challenges, the relevant provisions of the 1991 Local Government Unit Code, proposed revisions to Republic Act 7160, and the identification of applicable sustainable developmental goals, and ultimately providing recommendations and a conclusion. A warm greetings for every listeners, ma'am, sir, schoolmates, and classmates. I am Frenz Ferolino, a researcher from Bachelor of Arts in Political Science, second year, Block A. In this pre-recorded discussion, I will discuss to you about my research entitled Estrella del Norte, Bayan Kong Taytay, Exploring the Future of Tourism Management of Port Santa Isabel, or also known as Kuta. For the background of the study and this pre-recorded discussion, we will first discuss what is tourism in the context of Philippines and in Palawan. Tourism, as described by Encyclopedia of Applied Ethics in 2012, it involves a network of organizations providing services to travelers. However, in the context of the Philippines, tourism also plays a vital role to the economy because it contributes 8.6% to the national growth in 2023 alone, and that is according to Philippine Statistics Authority. However, in the context of Palawan, tourism also plays a key role in our popularity both locally and internationally. Our tourism is driven by its natural beauty and diverse attractions. However, according to Philippine News Agency or PNA in 2023, tourist arrivals increased by 90%, reaching 1.5 million visitors, with El Nido, Coron, and San Vicente being the top destinations here in Palawan. The province's tourism revenue also grew to 57.2 billion pesos, prompting local officials to stress the need for ongoing development and effective marketing strategies to maintain growth. Furthermore, digging deeper into the background of the study, now we are going to discuss about a more specific topic, which is discussing the Puerto de Santa Isabel. Now, Port Santa Isabel in English and Puerto de Santa Isabel in Spanish is located in Taytay, Palawan, is a significant historical site that is rich in both cultural and also with tragic history, and which it shapes the Taytay's development all throughout the history and even up to this day. So, despite its historical importance, Taytay is still experiencing slow economic growth. So, this this pre-recorded discussion will address this particular issue and challenges that focuses on how the policy of local government of Taytay will improve the tourism management within the municipality. However, as with any growing sectors, challenges arise, just like any other local government units in the country. So, one challenges and controversy that Taytay have faced recently is the newly implemented entrance fees at Kuta. A popular tourist and vlogger, which is Bugito, shared a video or a vlog which he revealed that the entrance fees in Kuta have sparked a strong reaction online due to its excessive fees, with many netizens expressing concerns over the high cost. And this influenced me to address this issue and to reveal recent policy change that has raised broader issues about the affordability and accessibility of local tourist attractions, whether it will be a positive impact to the locals of the Taytay, or whether it will have a both positive and negative effect on the tourists in Taytay. For the statement of the problem and the research objectives, I will present to you first what is the statement of the problem about this research. So, this pre-recorded discussion aims to address the key issues and challenges surrounding tourism management and tourism in Taytay, Palawan, specifically focusing on Kuta, or what I have said earlier, the Forte de Santa Isabel. And the following problems will be examined. The first one is that despite the historical and cultural importance of Taytay, Palawan, its tourism sectors has seen slow economic growth. So, I will indicate the possible inefficiencies in tourism management, and I will try to propose development strategies that will be adopted by the local government of Taytay in terms of managing their tourism. And the second one is the recent increase in entrance fees at Kuta. It is a key tourist attraction that has led to significant public dissatisfaction, with many expressing concerns over the affordability and also the accessibility of the site. With the related provisions in Local Government Code of 1991, I will try to also propose a revision on the specific provisions that is aligned with this problem, and I will also acknowledge the issue on Kuta as well as during proposing a revision on this specific challenge. And the last one is that the public backlash over the entrance fee policy. I will try to highlight the need for the investigation about this specific topic with my collected and gathered data. What are the impacts of it to the socio-economic and as well as the local residents and the broader tourism industry that affects the municipality of Poblacion, Taytay, Palawan. Furthermore, this discussion will also explore how the local government or in the municipality of Taytay can respond with first a realistic solutions, and second one is the strategic policy enhancements to promote sustainable tourism in Taytay, which are all vital into addressing the problem and enhancing policy or solutions about this specific challenge that we are trying to discuss in this pre-recorded discussion. The second one, I will be discussing about my research objectives about this pre-recorded discussion. So this research aims to investigate the tourism sector in Taytay, Palawan with a focus on cultural and historical significance of key attractions that is being specified in this pre-recorded discussion, which is the Fort Santa Isabel, or also known as Kuta, along with the recent increase in entrance fees, which is the highlight or the main challenge in this pre-recorded discussion. The study will assess how these changes affect the local community and tourism industry in Taytay, Palawan, and I will try to also offer recommendations for sustainable tourism development in Taytay, Palawan, and the research objectives are as follows. So first one is to examine the role of historical heritage in tourist spots such as Fort Santa Isabel in shaping the development of local tourism. The second one is to assess the current state of tourism management in Taytay and identify which areas needs improvement to foster sustainable growth. And third one is to explore the impact of the recent entrance fee increase at Kuta. This is the main challenge in this pre-recorded discussion, and as well as the related provisions of the Local Government Code 1991. And lastly, the fourth one is to propose recommendations to balance economic growth, tourism development, and community concerns with active involvement from the local government. In this pre-recorded discussions, theoretical or conceptual framework, I utilized two different theories. The first one is the sustainable tourism development theory, and the second one is the stakeholder theory, which both of these are interdependently related with my pre-recorded discussion. So the first one is about the sustainable tourism development theory. It focuses on balancing tourism growth, environmental conservation, and community well-being. So in the case of Taytay, Palawan, this study explored how the local tourism sector, despite its cultural and historical significance, it also faces challenges in achieving sustainable economic development. And I think that sustainable development theory understands the challenges faced by Taytay, Palawan with the challenge of the entrance fees in Puerto de Santa Isabel or Kuta. And the second one is the stakeholder theory. It is also utilized in this pre-recorded discussion and research, and it explores the different perspectives of key groups such as local residents, which are the Taytayanos, tourists, businesses, and government officials, or the local officials in the municipality of Taytay, Palawan regarding the entrance fees changes. This framework will help assess the economic and social impacts of these changes and also identify the ways and methods to improve tourism management while promoting long-term sustainability in Taytay, Palawan rather. With regards to this research method of this pre-recorded discussion, I utilized a qualitative approach to examine the effects of the recent increase in entrance fees at Kuta, Taytay, Palawan, and its implication for the local tourism sectors. I have done interviews, and the second one is I've analyzed the content of the blog of the tourist. So in interview, there is a semi-structured interviews that is conducted with the key stakeholders including local resident, Taytayanos, business owners, and government officials. I have gathered different interviewees from Taytay, Palawan, and these interviews will gather different perspectives on the fee increase and its impact on tourism and the socio-economic effects on the Taytay, Palawan. And the second one is the content analysis. The public response to the entrance fee change will be analyzed through content analysis of social media posts, vlogs such as those by uploaded by Bogito, and the online comments attached to that vlog. Through this, it will help identify the recurring themes, concern, and opinions about affordability and accessibility of Kuta, as well as general feedback on tourism management in Taytay. Through assessing and utilizing interviews and content analysis, we will address the challenge and we will try to investigate on the issue and try to dig in deeper about the background and the history about how the local government of Taytay have imposed such entrance fees that it gathers positive and negative feedbacks, not just in the locals or the Taytayanos, but also with other peoples that are not locals in Taytay, which are disseminated across the country. However, in the Local Government Code of 1991 or Republic Act 7160, the related provisions that I have gathered, which are related to my studies, are only two. The first one is the Title 1, Chapter 2, and Chapter 5. Since the scope of my study is only in Taytay
and Taytay is a municipality here in Palawan, I have gathered a specific provisions that lies in the municipalities only. So basically, Section 17, Basic Services and Facilities, it states here in the Local Government Code of 1991, it provides that all local government units shall have the freedom to be self-reliant, and they shall continue exercising the powers and discharging the duties and functions currently vested upon them. So, since the local government unit is in charge of their own municipalities, barangay, and provinces, it is in the scope of Section 17 that even up to the municipal buildings, cultural centers, just like Fort Santa Isabel. So basically, the local government code provide a provision for a municipality like Poblacion Taytay Palawan to have an inherent authority to their public parks, cultural centers, and historical heritage, just like Puerto de Santa Isabel. Additionally, also in this section 17, for municipalities also, that tourism facilities and other tourist attractions, including the acquisition of equipment, regulation and supervision of business concessions, and security services for such facilities. It is also provided in this specific provision that the powers of local government unit, specifically in municipality, is extended towards the tourism facilities, and they have their authority to provide regulations, limitations, and impose fees in their tourism facilities and other tourist attractions. So in the case of my study, it applies specifically on the rights and authority of the local government unit of Taytay to impose fees or even entrance fees in their tourism facilities. And the tourism facilities that I am regarding at this discussion is the Puta or Fort Santa Isabel. Furthermore is the Chapter 5, the miscellaneous provisions. According to section number 186, the power to levy other taxes, fees, or charges, the local government units may exercise their power to levy taxes, fees, or charges on any base or subject not otherwise specifically enumerated herein taxed under the provisions of the National Internal Revenue Code. So the local government unit of municipality of Taytay has the authority to impose fees specifically in their own facilities that within their jurisdiction. So the example of it is the Puerto de Santa Isabel or the Kuta. So basically, the entrance fees that is imposed by the municipality of Taytay Palawan is also found in this specific provision. So in this chapter 5, the miscellaneous provisions, this specifically mandates the local government units to have the power to levy other taxes, fees, or charges within their jurisdiction. Furthermore, in the policy proposal on the revision, so the goal of my policy proposal is to improve the existing provisions of the local government of 1991 and address the key challenges that is faced by Taytay's tourism sector. And this revision aims to ensure that the policies align with the contemporary needs or the timely needs of the people and effectively address the evolving issue within Taytay Palawan or the region of Taytay. And additionally, the proposal seeks to offer strategic recommendations that will foster the growth of the tourism sector, strengthen local governance, and empower the community to contribute to sustainable development actively. So basically, this policy proposal is not just for the betterment of the policy itself, but also it will benefit the government in Taytay, and it will also benefit the tourism sector in Taytay and also the management. And lastly, it will ultimately benefit the people that are the locals in Taytay. Following it, we have here the enumeration of the key areas for improvement. So I have listed 5 different areas for improvement. And the first one is the institutionalized of policies. The municipality of Taytay should establish a clear and consistent policies that promote sustainable tourism development and long-term growth. So it is not specifically regarded to Taytay only, but also to the local government code provisions generally. And the second one is the accountability of local government officials. So basically, the officials should ensure that the local government are held accountable always for their actions and decisions, promoting transparency and efficiency, specifically in tourism management. So even in tourism management, we need the local government officials to be transparent and accountable to their action to ensure effective tourism management. And the third one is the effective use of social media. So It needs to implement regulations to manage the impact of social media on tourism, balancing promotion with responsible usage and minimizing potential harm to the community and environment. Just like what I have discussed about my main issue in Taytay, Palawan, and the Kuta. So the LGC should also provide a limitations and grounds for the use of social media, and in order to avoid other issues and in the future. And number 4 is focus on enhancing tourist attractions. So what I have already said earlier is about that since Taytay has Kuta as one of their historical heritage, they are not still empowered or strengthened in terms of their tourist attractions. There is also a need to focus on enhancing tourist attractions in the provisions of the local government code to guide Taytay, Palawan in terms of their tourism management. So they should basically shift their focus from monetizing tourist spots to investing in enhancement and preservation of local attractions to improve visitor experiences and sustainability. And the last one is the 5th, which is district policy monitoring, which is, I think, the most important area for improvement in the local government code of 1991. So they should ensure the rigorous oversight of policy enacted by local government officials, preventing decisions that personal interests may influence, and ensuring that policies prioritize public welfare and long-term community beliefs. So it is not part of the local government code with regards to the strict policy monitoring, and I think that legislators should see this area as a means for improvement, so that it could be added to the policies for the future. However, with regards to the applicable sustainable development goals, according to the United Nations, I have enumerated out of all 17 SDGs, I have here 3 SDGs, and the first one is decent work and economic growth. The second one is responsible consumption and production. And the last one is life below water. Tourism plays a significant role in achieving these goals, all of the 17 different goals, but I have enumerated just 3. As reflected in the goal number 8, which is the decent work and economic growth, it highlights the potentiality of tourism to drive inclusive and sustainable economic growth. And goal number 12, which advocates for sustainable consumption and production, and goal number 14, which focuses on the responsible use of oceans and marine resources. Now, according to World Tourism Organization, tourism can contribute to actually all of 17 different sustainable development goals when it is being managed sustainably and practiced responsibly. It aims to showcase sustainable tourism practices, promote responsible travel experiences, and map destinations that align with sustainable development principles. Now, this initiative to form a applicable sustainable development goals in my study initiates and encourage activities which protects both the environment and the communities. And it also ensures that tourism benefits not just the visitors but also the local populations. In alignment with my research methodology, these are the findings of my study. According to a local of Taytay, the fees for the bloggers is like Magito, as what I have mentioned earlier about the blogger, which posted about the entrance fees in Taytay, are a concept of revenue sharing. According to a local of Taytay also, he stated that as a blogger, you are generating money from making a blog out of a specific content. And this content he's referring to is Kuta. And he stated that the facilities and municipality of Taytay have the right to impose entrance fees to public, which I have mentioned earlier about the related provisions in the local government code of 1991. However, the verdict falls into the category of excessive entrance fees. And this is where the issue has started, which the local government of Taytay failed to attest to the Chapter 5, Section 186. So although it have stated earlier that the municipality of Taytay or any other local government code have the capacity and authority to impose fees, they failed on the provision that it should not be excessive. Despite that fact, a respondent also said that as to the question of why Taytay does not make it free just like before about the entrance fees, is that the local government in Taytay prioritizes preservation over promotion. So that's why a respondent in the Taytay also said that Kuta does not need influencer to blog about the historical heritage itself, because the exclusive priority of the local government of Taytay is to generally protect Kuta, preserve it for the coming generations. However, you can zoom in the right part of my presentation, you can see there the provision of the local government of Taytay about the imposing of entrance fees for vloggers in Kuta. Now, with regards to the findings of my study, here are the following recommendations that I would like to recommend to improve tourism management and policies in Taytay, Palawan. So I have enumerated 5 different recommendations. The first one is to reevaluate entrance fees. This basically focuses on the recent increase in entrance fees at Kuta, which has caused different concerns, especially about whether the fees are too high. Now, I want to recommend something to the local government to reconsider the pricing to make sure that it is fair and reasonable enough, while also still covering maintenance costs or preserving the historical heritage itself. Now, the fee should be balanced to preserve the site, and it should be able to be accessed by everyone. And the second one is to focus on sustainable tourism. While also charging entrance fees, it also helps the maintenance of the historical heritage itself, or the Kuta. Now, it is also important for the local government of Taytay to focus on keeping Kuta and other attractions sustainable. This includes protecting the environment, promoting eco-friendly tourism, and ensuring that tourism doesn't harm the site for future generations. And the third one is working together with all stakeholders. So the stakeholders that I am referring to this are the local communities, businesses, and influencers, which all play a role in promoting tourism. It is important that their actions align with each other and with the goal of preserving Taytay's attractions, which is Kuta. They should set clear guidelines for responsible promotion while helping to ensure the right balance between tourism and conservation. And the fourth one is create clear and consistent policies. So the local government should make sure that tourism policies are well planned and regularly updated to address new challenges. So these policies should focus on long-term growth while protecting Taytay's culture and natural beauty. And the last one is encourage transparency and accountability. Local government officials must be transparent about how tourism decisions are made, to regularly check and clear communication that will help ensure that tourism policies are fair and beneficial to community and not just to the tourist visitors. In conclusion, Taytay's tourism, especially sites like Kuta, has the potential to bring in economic growth and preserve its unique culture and natural beauty. However, to achieve long-term success, the local government needs to find a balance between growth and preservation. By updating policies, focusing on sustainability, and promoting collaboration, Taytay can develop a tourism model that benefits both the community and the future generations. Addressing the issues in this report will help create a tourism industry that is both successful and respectful of the environment and local traditions. And now we have finally reached the end of the presentation. Thank you so much for listening to my pre-recorded discussion. This has been Frenz Ferolino, and I am from Bachelor of Arts in Political Science, second year, Block A. Thank you so much for listening and participating.